Hi, it's Mike from the Cyber Guys here with another 3-minute quick tech talk about grid computing. What is grid computing? Well, we've talked before about virtualization and we've talked about distributed computing systems. Well, grid computing is a way of doing distributed computing, but in a very widely dispersed and heterogeneous way. The term grid computing comes from an analogy to the electrical grid. You see, we don't get all of our power from one power station, but there is a grid of power generating services that all work together, interconnect to perform to provide the entire electric grid. And even where some parts of the grid go down, they can be compensated for by other parts of the grid. Well, that analogy applied to computing means instead of just looking at computers centrally and the power of a particular supercomputer as a central resource, distributing the workload across dozens, hundreds, even thousands of individual participating computers can give you an aggregate computing power that is greater than, in some cases, any other supercomputer in the world. So just as you can have certain tasks running on your system, if you have a multi-processing or multitasking computer, which most general purpose operating systems are, well, then you could have running on your system an application that's using a certain portion of the overall processing power of your system. And then if that system is communicating across the internet with other components, ultimately the composite activity of all the different tasks that are queued up on all the different processors, on all the different computers in the entire grid gives you a greater processing capability than even, in many cases, a very powerful supercomputer. With grid computing, we can have nodes that participate in the grid that are not the same, that are not part of the same enterprise, that are not even the same types of systems. But they'll each have a node that contributes some computing resources to the whole. It's a way of aggregating the computing resources of dozens, hundreds, even perhaps thousands of computers, in some cases just regular computers. And then through this, we create a form of supercomputer. It's almost like a hive mind where all the bees work together in concert, even though every bee is its own little thing. So in short, grid computing is the aggregation of the processing power of dozens or hundreds or even thousands of individual independent computers to give you a virtual supercomputer. Well, that's been another quick tech talk. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Take care.